Good morning. This morning you were supposed to be working on FastBridge, your math part. So you received your password at home. Please check the website out. Go to FastBridge, you do your login, you do your password, and then you're going to finish the math portion today. There are 30 questions. You're going to progress through that. It will take you probably 30 to 40 minutes to finish. When you get to the end, you get to a window or a slide that says congratulations, you have finished. So with that, we're going to do our slight review for math class today. It is a very short one because of the testing. So we're continuing to talk about multiplicative comparisons. I'm going to show what we worked on yesterday in our notebook. So remember yesterday when we were working on this, we looked at the word multiplicative. Multiple or multiply is inside of that word, so we know we're talking about multiplying. Comparisons. That the word comparison might be hard, but we know what the word compare means. So we are comparing multiplication sentences. We'll see words like twice as many, which means times two. We see 3 times as many, which would be times 3 or triple. In other words, we think about how many times something is bigger or smaller than something else. We are thinking about it like multiplication. Remember yesterday, I asked you to draw a 2-inch line, and then I asked you to draw a line that is 3 times bigger. So we would take 2 times 3 to create our 6-inch line. Okay, I need everybody in class to please turn to page 33. Everyone in class, please turn to page 33. I want you to notice rulers. Rulers are different. Girls, rulers are different. Notice that this ruler doesn't start right on the edge. This ruler does. So does that mean one ruler is longer than the other?
No.
Look at that. If I would line them up so that the 0 line is lined up, see how much it sticks over each side? So you have to be very aware of how your ruler works. If you start from outside of this, you're going to have a larger, longer line. Again, when I line them up on this end, see what sticks over. You have to be aware of your ruler. Well, today it says that we need a ruler marked in centimeters so we can do some problems. We're going to work on this page, and then tomorrow we will show you the answers for pages 30 through 33. Since we need to use the centimeter side, we're looking at this side. Notice that the centimeters are much smaller than inches. So if I read this, it says, draw a horizontal line. That means a line that goes this way that is exactly 5 centimeters long. I'm going to use the red rulers to show you how I have to see where my 0 starts. Notice that when I start, I'm not starting at this side. I'm starting right here, and I have to draw to 5. I went a little bit too long. There we go. So from here to here is 5 centimeters. So I'm going to label it 5 cm, centimeters. Below that line, I'm supposed to draw another horizontal line that is exactly 3 times as long as the first. Now remember, I'm not saying 3 centimeters more than the first. I'm saying 3 centimeters, 3 times as long as the first. See this part right here, 3 times. It doesn't say plus 3, it says 3 times. So 3 times. Okay, well, here's my first group of 5 centimeters and my second group of 5 centimeters and my third group of 5 centimeters. Or in other words, I did 3 groups of 5 centimeters. And my centimeters is 15. When we look at number 2, it says here are 2 lines, and we're going to use those to answer the questions below. We need to measure them. Now be very careful. Remember, I right now have a ruler that if I measured all the way over here, I'm going to have an incorrect answer. I have to start where the 0 starts. Be very careful. If I was using this ruler, it starts right on the edge. But I'm not using this ruler this time. I'm using this red ruler. So I have this little line. Look at how different it would make it be. Look how different this would be. So I have to line it up correctly so I can see that it's 3 centimeters long. Now I have to look. Okay, so it says, before we actually measure it, I want you just to look at both of the lines and how many times longer is line B than line A. Make an estimate right here. See this? Make an estimate without measuring it. So if I look at that, it's like, take a guess. It says it looks like line B is about what? 2 times, 3 times, 4 times? What do you think? I'm looking for someone to raise their hand. What do you think, Adrian? 3 times, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times? What do you think? Okay, Adrian thinks it might be 4 times as long. Anybody else have some guesses? Nobody else? Crickets here. Okay, well, Adrian's the only one that gave us an answer, so we're guessing it might be 4 times as long. Now we have to measure. It says measure and label both lines in centimeters. So this one we figured out is 3 centimeters. Now we have to figure out this one. And this one is 12 centimeters. How many times as long is line B than line A? How do we figure this out? Reese?
Count by 3s.
Okay, we can count by 3s. So if we count by 3s, okay, let's figure this out. 3, 6, 9, 12. How many times longer is it? 4. Adrian had a good estimate. 3 times 4 equals 12 centimeters.
I can't see.
And then we have the last one that the class is going to do, and we'll have to come back and check it later because for us it's almost lunchtime. So it says Adam the ant crawled 7 centimeters. Angela ant crawled twice as far as Adam. Measure, draw, and label a line to show how far Angela crawled. So in here, we still have to do this portion. Okay, so that's all that we're doing today in class. It was a short math class. We did number corner and we did this little bit of math. You at home need to take your fast bridge test. Okay, so good luck on your test and we will talk to you tomorrow.
Bye.